All right. So I am here vlogging my pregnancy. I think I have 15 days to go until my due date. And I must say, I feel like so uncomfortable. It's not like I feel sick or that I feel like, get out this house robe. It's not that I feel sick. And it's not that I feel nauseous or anything like that. I feel like blah. Okay. I am tired. I wake up and I'm tired and I want to go back to sleep. My days lately have been going every some days I can get a full night rest, but for the most parts I wake up about 4 in the morning, have to go to the restroom. I can't get back to sleep. I'll call my husband on the phone and he'll talk with me for about hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll go back to sleep. And then I'm back up again at 9, 8:30ish, kind of lounging around doing nothing. Then I go back to sleep until 12. But all throughout this, I'm like tossing and turning. My hips, whichever hip I'm laying on, hurts because I feel like it's just a lot of weight on my hips. So then I'll try to turn over, but I have to brace myself and kind of like almost contract my stomach muscle to tighten it up to hold the baby in place as I turn over. Because if I don't, it feels like he is like just putting so much pressure on my organs on my inside because he's so heavy now. Or I can try to roll around the other way to where my belly will be below me, but it's like I'm planking trying to roll over. Then whenever I do get to the other side to lay on the other hip, after like 20, 30 minutes, that hip starts hurting and I'm like, fudge. So now I'm grabbing pillows to stuff up under my hip to kind of take a little bit of the pressure off of my hip because I'm tired of flipping back and forth trying to get comfortable. So, it's like I am sleeping with pillows all around me. And even at this point in pregnancy, it is not really helping. It's not. My mouth seems to be dry constantly. I don't care how much water I drink. I'm very grateful I don't have any morning sickness. It seemed like the only morning sickness I had was when I was being negligent at taking my prenatal vitamins. So maybe I wasn't getting enough of my vitamins. So the doctor was trying to prescribe me some B12 or B16 or something. And I said, you know what? I'm not even going to tell her that I slacked up on taking my prenatal vitamins. So I'm just going to go and start back taking my prenatal vitamins and see if that helped before I go and pay for another vitamin that's probably inside the vitamins I should be taking. So that kind of went away. Um, Another thing I've noticed is when I am sleeping, I almost choke because my mouth is so watery while I'm sleeping. I'm talking about like it's like somebody just put like a couple of teaspoons of water in my mouth and I've woken up like coughing because I've breathed in all of the saliva at one point in time. But now that it's been happening for like the last month, I just know to swallow. But the first two times it was like somebody trying to drown me in my sleep. So that was different. Um, I've been staying a few nights out at my dad's house because I didn't want to be at home by myself whenever I went into labor. But oh my gosh, it's nothing like your own house. And at this point in the pregnancy, it's like I do not want I don't want to wear no pants or nothing. I just want to wear a dress and just be comfortable. I feel like anything constricting or tightly onto my body is just so aggravating to me because I feel like I'm just as big as a dang on house. I am using the restroom a lot, and so it's like, I think I pretty much use the bathroom every 30 minutes. Yep. When I'm drinking my water properly, which we found out this Monday when my sister and I went to the doctor that I've not dilated any, which is known for when you are I'm tired now. Which is known for happening when you're a first time mom and when you have a little boy. I guess the boys tend to cling to their mother a little bit longer. And first babies seem to cling to their moms a little longer. So I'm like, whew. You know, I love my baby, and I know ladies be like, I love my bump. This bump was cute. Okay, you see it? This bump was cute until it became probably what is like a 7 or 8 pound baby right about now. That's how I feel, like for real. He's pretty heavy. I can feel his weight whenever I'm shifting around in the bed. I started at 187 when I first got pregnant. I am 222 now. Okay, so I'm like, Lord, I'm slow, I'm tired. I would literally lay in the bed until I'm hungry. My last day of work was last week, and I am kind of bored sitting at the house, but it's like, I mentally cannot deal with, um, I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to have little short, cute conversations all day long. I don't feel like conversing sometimes. I feel like I'm just like walking around in a blur. Sometimes people are talking to me and trying to hold conversation. Sometimes I hear them, sometimes I don't. If I don't, I just keep it moving like, oh well, they should have spoke up. And it's like I just have no extra energy to put extra into conversing with people. So I've been pretty much sticking to family and they understand. So that's all I've been doing. Came home to clean my house, even though my house is pretty much clean. But I've got some things I've got to do for my business, which I am finding extremely hard to get done. Just doing paperwork and working through some stuff that I should be working on while I'm pregnant. And I just cannot find the motivation. I haven't even left out of the house today. I have been in here all day long. But the truth of the matter is, I do need to get up and get some exercise and get to walking and stuff like that. So, but this is the last stretch, and I know mine is not as worse as most women. I know that. So I'm doing my best not to complain, but I'm like, if it is worse than this for women, I'm like, ooh, I feel sorry for y'all that have these quote unquote normal pregnancies when you're like nauseous and your back hurts. I mean, my back was hurting the other day, but I don't know. The great thing is when I went to the doctor, my baby is, I think it's in posterior position. So he's facing my back, which is going to make labor a little easier. He's already down into position. I just haven't dilated or effaced any. So, yeah, I get out of breath easily. Like right now, I'm out of breath from just sitting and talking on this video. And I know they were talking about that happening before, but now that I'm like in this 9th month, like I can just be sitting still and sit up and be like, whew, you know. He's definitely taking up some lung space. Oh Lord. So that is what's happening in my pregnancy right now. For whatever reason, this left eye keeps twitching. I don't know if that's a sign of something or I don't know. Sometimes our bodies twitch and do stuff. But I am just trying my best to keep myself comfortable And it's not easy. There is no comfortable position in life in the ninth month of pregnancy. Even though, like I said, I'm having a fairly good pregnancy with no problems. I'm healthy, no high blood pressure, preeclampsia, gestational, like I never say that right, gestational diabetes, none of that. No swollen fingers, no swollen feet. I mean, my nose got a little bit wider. I do think my neck got a little bit darker, but not a lot. Um, Everybody's like, "You're beautiful. You look great. Oh my God. You're just so full of glow." And I'm like, "Thank you." One more person. What does the baby do? Oh, okay. Is your husband coming? And they don't mean no harm. I am just uncomfortable, and I am like, I am politely and sweetly answering the questions, but I make it quick and short. So that's how I'm feeling today. I think today's date is like December the 18th or something like that. I think it is December the 18th, and I forgot until December. It's the day after Natalie's Mary Kay debut, so whatever date that is, I think it's the 18th, 17th or 18th. And the doctors have also said that they're going to induce me if we are not in natural labor on our own by January the 1st. So, and I've been going back and forth with the hospital thing, but who knows? I might end up still having my baby at Northwest because they informed me that if I did go to TMC, you're going to get the emergency doctor, blah, 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 blah. And then if we have to schedule an induction, like you can't just walk into the hospital and be like, hey, induce me. You got to actually go to your care provider that's been working with you. So it just may work out where I just have to give my birth to my child at the Northwest Center, even though I felt like it just ain't enough melanin of people that look like me up here. But the last time I went to the hospital, I got to actually meet one of my doctors for the first time, and she made me feel really comfortable. So maybe I'm going back and forth because I'm pregnant and crazy and scared and nervous and happy and sad. I don't know, but I'm just going to pray my way through it. I got a good review from my friend Ronetta. She had both of her children at Northwest Center. My friend Ashley had her baby at Northwest Center. So I guess it's just give or take. You just don't know what you're going to get. So anyway, I'm in the house. I'm bored and I guess I better get up and do something. But I really just feel like taking another nap. But I've got to force myself to get up because I am just tired of being in the house. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being pregnant. Y'all just pray for me. This baby will be here soon.